What's going on, guys? Welcome to today's video, and today we are getting the truck, or I guess maybe the trailer, ready to tow with the new TRX. Now you may be wondering, what do you need to get ready? You just need to hitch it up and drive down the road. But if you option the trailer tow group on a new current Dodge half-ton, three-quarter-ton, 1-ton, they come with a really cool system that is a tire pressure monitoring system for the trailer. So not only can you obviously watch the truck tire pressure like you have been for many years, but you can now live on your screen watch your trailer pressure on all 4 tires. You can, I believe, up to like 10 tires if it was a triple axle dually ridiculous trailer. But regardless, we're going to be able to watch tire pressure. So with that option comes this in the glove box, which is 4 tire pressure sensors and all of the mounting hardware. So what we've got to do, we need to pull the tires off of the car trailer. We need to get them broken down so we can get the sensors in the wheels, and then we'll go through the pairing procedure so we can pair these sensors with the truck so it knows what sensors it's looking for. So as you can see, I've already got the tires and wheels all pulled off of the trailer. I do have my 2 spare tires thrown on just so it's not completely sitting on jack stands with a whole big heavy car sitting on it in the garage. And we've got them thrown in the bed of the truck and ready to get over to the tire machine, get them broken down, and get our new sensors installed. So as uncool as it sounds, this is one of the features that I am most excited about, because I am towing probably 2 to 3 times a month with the Camaro, going to track events and stuff like that. So I am super excited to be able to quickly look at the tire pressure. You could see if you had one going low long before you'd have a blowout or one going down and causing havoc. Because I had a buddy borrow the trailer a couple of years back with his really nice show car on it, and had a tire go down. The tire shredded, it whipped around, it did a lot of really bad things to the car, to the trailer. So with this system, that never would have happened. You would have been notified when the tire pressure got low, and you would have been able to pull over, throw the spare on it, go down the road, and have absolutely no issue. So I'm super excited for this, but we've got to get those sensors in. So let me go throw the sensors in, and then hopefully we'll go through the pairing procedure and see how horrible or not that is. It doesn't look too bad, but I've never done it. So I guess we will find out together. right, guys, now that we've got the tire pressure sensors mounted in those wheels and the tires are aired up, I've got them set out over here next to the trailer. I haven't bolted them back on, but I've got them set out kind of how they would be on the trailer. So hopefully it'll look a little better, or at least kind of be easier to see what we're doing as we are pairing or learning these sensors. So let me show you what they look like sitting here, and then we'll jump in the truck and see what we've got to do to program these things. So here are the tires. Like I said, I've just got them sit on the front tongue of the trailer as they would be bolted on to the trailer. So let's jump in the truck and see what it's going to ask us or tell us to do to program these. All right, guys, so now that we've got the truck turned to the run position, we are going to jump into settings. We're going to scroll down to trailer brake. We're going to currently set up our trailer 1. We're going to go to tire pressure, and it's going to tell us that we need to set up all tires since we have not done that yet. So we're going to hit this and see what happens. All right, it is asking how many axles. So it is a 2-axle trailer. There is 4 tires total. And next, enter the target tire pressure. So with my load range tires, I like to run 65 PSI. Next. All right, so tire sensors must be paired in order, starting with, obviously, as we can see, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we need to deflate the tire by 5 PSI and wait for a horn chirp. Repeat the process until all of them are done. It may take up to 3 minutes for the vehicle to pair with each sensor. Please do not exit, yada, yada. So, since we've got the tires set up on the tongue of the trailer, we should just be able to kind of go in the order of our little picture here, wait for a horn chirp, we'll air them down and see what happens. So we're going to hit start and go out to the tires. All right, guys, so we are starting with our sensor 1. I've got a little screw here so I can deflate the tire. All right, guys, that took obscenely long. I ended up letting more air out, and it was many, many minutes, more than 3 minutes, but it finally honked. So this is now how our screen looks. And we are ready to do the second tire now, finally. Okay, that second one worked outrageously quicker than the first one, so I don't know if it just wasn't woken up or what, but I think maybe the trick is just to continuously let pressure out. The instructions say to only let 5 PSI out, but I let out a lot, stopped, and then it didn't do anything. So I am now just continually letting pressure out. And yeah, like I said, it is working really, really fast now. And if you couldn't hear what I was talking, when the air was coming out, that first time I let out, quite a bit of air, stopped, was hoping it was sending the signal, but it never did. So the trick, I think, is just to continually let air out of the tire until you hear that horn chirp. And guys, like I said, obviously you want to go in that little pattern like it shows you on the screen, but once I kind of figured out to continually let pressure out instead of just letting out some and stopping, it seems to work really quickly, really effortlessly. That first one was not good. So guys, now that we've got the tire pressure sensors all learned, obviously it's telling us we are successful, and remember to air up your tires to the proper pressure, because we obviously let them all out. They're all extremely low now, which is kind of a inconvenient way to program them, but I guess it works, and that's that. So let's hit finish and see what else it says. All right, we are back at the setup screen. Ooh, but I already can see, look how cool it is. Oh my gosh. That is awesome. So we now have live tire pressures on our trailer. Now, that may not seem like a super exciting, awesome thing, but for some reason to me, that is so awesome, so cool that driving down the road, you could quickly take a glance, make sure you don't have a tire going down, or even if you don't want to take a look, you know the truck's going to come up and remind you when you've got a tire going low, if it was cold, or if you had a nail before you have a blowout and hurt the trailer, the wheel, all of the things that a blowout on a trailer can hurt. So, like I said, for some reason, I am outrageously excited about this specific feature on this truck. Well, hopefully that helps you guys out if you've got a new current body style Ram, half ton, 3/4 ton, 1 ton, and you got the tire pressure trailer monitoring system, so you can at least know how to set that up, program it, do all of that stuff. And if you don't have a new Ram, at least you kind of now know how that really cool system works and are more educated on it. But guys, as always, thank you for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time.